Hello and welcome back to the Flat Chat. I'm Aaron, of course, joined by the usual suspects over on the couch, Heggy, Jacob and Callum. And it's back. The Premier League Big Fat Quiz of the Year.
This is the big one.
This is big.
This is the Flat Chat World Championships. This is the big one.
It's massive.
It's huge. Bit like West Ham.
Yeah, especially on Sunday.
So anyway, we're back for another Big Fat Quiz of the Year. You know how it works. 10 questions from each of us boys, 40 in total. Most points wins. You know the script.
So you can get 40 at home, we can only get 30.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to beat us anyway.
I want you guys sharing this with your mates, seeing who does the best. I expect big things.
How many likes?
Oh, big.
400.
I want 5.
Wow.
What's
want the
500
I
likes?
do. This is the big one. It's the Big Fat Quiz of the Year. It's
Right.
Aaron's Big Fat Quiz of the Year to start with.
It's not all Aaron's questions.
No.
Yeah, I'm not just Quizmaster Perpetuum on here.
You're the first 10. And what is the format of the quiz then?
So the format is there is going to be 10 questions, one for each month of the Premier League season. So every question is going to focus on something that either happened that month or things that got. You know the script. If as well you want some of those forever fetching Flat Chat hoodies, you wouldn't want the Everton top, but if you want the hoodies, the link is in the bio. Thank you to every single person who has.
What the hell?
What?
When did Minimise join us?
Brilliant.
Get in
And
his head before it starts.
superb.
You're not the same height as him.
Aye.
Anyway, boys, shall we start? Question number one.
aye,
I will
aye.
be Quizmaster
That's
first.
outrageous.
So, as you can see by the lovely PowerPoint in front of you, there are 10 questions.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Question 1 for August. Who scored the first Premier League goal of the season?
The first goal.
The very first Premier League goal of the season.
It's really awkward if people had the same questions.
Oh dear.
I'm going if in doubt.
Scored most goals.
If in doubt, served you well. 1 point each. It was
Haaland.
Erling
I tell you, the
Haaland.
minute was on as well. Crazy.
There you
Did
go.
you bring that question? Did
No.
you all bring that question?
No.
I didn't actually bring
I
that.
didn't bring it now.
Okay, moving on to September's question. Question number 2. The highest scoring Premier League game of the season was played in September.
That's a good question.
Name the 2 teams that played in it, and I will give you a bonus point if you get the score correct.
Bonus points as well.
Bonus
I like
points?
bonus points.
He's done it.
Fair
I've done
enough.
it. His loss. So what do you want? The 2 teams?
The 2 teams, and if you can name the score, then you get the bonus point.
I think I'm getting seasons mixed up.
I need you to write something, Jacob.
He's gonna just like somehow get out of the pull out the
I
bag.
don't
isn't
know.
he?
Well, how he's going to do? How he's going to do it is he's going to look at the boards.
It needs to be quick.
Aye, 5 seconds, Jacob. I see 1 point for Heggy, but 2 points for Jacob and Callum.
Nice.
8-0.
8-0.
Newcastle, Sheffield
you always
United.
give a bit of extra info as well about that game.
Yeah. Different goal scorer for
Yeah.
every goal.
Yeah.
Well done.
There
Oh,
you go.
brilliant.
Okay. Question number 3 for October. Who was top of the Premier League at the end of October?
Ooh.
Who was top of the Premier League
At the end of October.
at the end of October? So going into the last game week of October.
Is that who you put?
Yeah.
Points for everyone. It was
Yay.
Tottenham Hotspur.
You know, since October, Everton have more points than Spurs.
Wow.
That's incredible, man.
Just thought I'd put that out there.
Speaking of Everton, question number 4. Alejandro Garnacho scored the goal of the season at Goodison Park. At Goodison Park in November.
I know.
What was the final score of the game?
I think we came back to win 5-1 maybe. I think it was that.
I'm going to assume that Callum has put 3-0 to Man
Yeah.
United here.
Hey, I mean, earlier on, Jacob put 8-0 when it was actually 0-8, so you gave that.
Well, we'll
I
get-
put Newcastle.
I was
Aye,
going to
but
say
Newcastle with the right.
it is points to Jacob and Callum.
I just
It was
don't-
3-0 to Man United.
Really don't care about 2 nonsense teams.
You know the game was on in here when we were recording.
You know what, Higgy? I respect that from you. I get that. 2 nonsense sides. Moving on to December. Which Burnley striker scored the fastest goal of the season after 15 seconds against Sheffield United in December?
I don't think I can name
I
a
don't
Burnley
know.
striker.
If I'm going to have a guess. I don't even know if this is a player.
Let's see. I'm noticing a distinct lack of writing from
I know.
Jacob here.
I don't know. I can't think of a Burnley striker. Sorry.
Sadly, no points. J. Rodriguez.
Oh, That's the only other one I could think of. And
Who
I was
did you
right. I'm doing it. I didn't know he's a striker.
Yeah, I'm doing it as a striker, but just the wrong
There
one.
you go.
That's fine.
Couldn't
Good
think.
effort.
Jeez,
Anyway,
jeez,
moving
yeah.
on to January, a transfer-themed one for January.
Ooh.
Which Tottenham player was the most expensive signing for a Premier League club in the January transfer window?
That's wrong. Because of one of my questions later on.
One of these is wrong.
Well, no, I mean,
as
I mean, the answer's still going to be right, but there is another person that was more expensive for another club.
Okay, well, I was going to say...
What's the question? Premier League.
So
player.
which
Spurs
Tottenham player was the most expensive signing for a Premier League club in the January window? Now, I don't know what
It
Callum's
doesn't really
got.
matter anyway.
I don't know what Callum's got, so we'll
Come
have to see
on.
when he gets there.
Spurs.
5 seconds, Jacob, come on. I'm not
seconds.
having stalling here.
I don't know. I think this is from the summer.
And it is points to Heggie and Callum. It was Radu Dragusin.
Ferguson.
£26.2 million if
Has
you're
he even
interested.
played?
The other player I've got was 30.5, but from a different club.
Right, okay. We'll get to that when we
different?
we'll get to that when we get
What?
to yours. Okay. Speaking of your things, Arsenal demolished West Ham 6-0 in February. How many goals were scored in the first half of that game?
You got that answer right pretty quickly.
You did. No points though.
Oh,
4. They were 4-0 up. They were
I had
4-0 up.
five.
I thought it was 5 now.
I thought it was just the Rice goal in the second half.
4-0.
Are you sure about that one?
I've checked. I've checked.
Oh, no, I trust him.
Okay. Right, moving on to March. And it's an FPL question. Game week 29 in March had the lowest average points in the game's history. Now, closest will get 1 point.
Okay.
But if you can get it exact, I can give you 2 points.
I'm going
So you get an
for that.
extra point for exactness. But I will accept the
That
closest
seems.
answer for
I've
a
gone
point.
crazy. I've gone crazy. Have you went crazy?
No,
I've went crazy.
I don't you know that's too high.
that's way too high.
That's way too high.
We have a point, only one though,
I get you, Higgy.
to Jacob Murray.
What'd you
I
get?
went really low. I went 19.
The actual answer was 12.
Wow.
Ah.
I went 43.
43 is like the usual average.
Yeah.
Aye, yeah, I know. I didn't do well in fantasy this year.
Right now, as I've recorded,
You're
out
out.
of the 4 flat chat
You're
members,
somehow the top.
I've
of it.
just
I
gone
noticed
ahead.
that. I was looking at you going, oh
Just
no.
climbed.
He's
Anyone
Never
that's,
took Aaron this week as
You're
well.
last.
anyone that's played it this year, that's in a league, and you finish top, please contact us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So you can get paid.
yeah.
get your prize.
Of course, getting to the
Everyone's
business
going
end.
to comment now.
Speaking of
That's me.
business,
That's me.
speaking of business end, we're at the business end of the quiz. April's question: true or false? Arsenal's 2-0 loss to Villa in this month is the first time that they have remained goalless in a Premier League game this season. True or
Home game.
false? In a home game at the Emirates.
Callum?
Come on, boys.
We'll have an answer from Heggie.
It's the right answer as well.
We'll see. The Arsenal fan doesn't get
Was
it.
it
It
West
was
Ham?
false. West Ham.
Oh, West Ham.
Points to Heggie and to Jacob.
I
It
just
was
had to believe my
false.
team there.
And finally, for May, this year's Premier League title race, as we know, is going to the last day between Man City and Arsenal.
Oh my goodness.
How many Premier League title races since Aguero's in 2012?
So including Aguero's?
Not including
Right,
Aguero's.
okay.
So after that,
Yeah.
I've went down to the final
And this
day.
is not including this year's.
This is not including
Okay.
this year's. This is not including this year. So
How
how
are
many?
you so quick?
So how many Premier League title
Know it for
races
sure. Just,
have went to the
I
final
know,
day?
I know there's at least one.
I think there's only one.
I went 2.
I went to.
It's 3.
Oh!
Liverpool had one.
23. Literally all of them are Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah.
23, 2013, 14, 18, 19, and 21, 22 all went to the last day.
Plus the scores and the doors.
So the scores after my round of questions: Heggie is on 5, Callum is on 6, but Jacob leads with 7 points.
Wow. I did not think that.
I get the arse one wrong.
There you go.
That's disappointing.
Right.
I thought you were winning. I've got no idea.
Is he been writing the right scores there?
I trust him.
Right, round number 2, we'll see Mr. Thomas Heggie give us his question.
So we're back. I'm now the quiz master for another rendition of the year. So we'll start with August.
Okay.
You can click on, boys.
Here we go.
August. Who scored a brace for Man City versus Burnley in the first game of the Premier League season? So who got a brace?
Between 2.
Yeah, it's between 2. I've gone for this man.
I'm pretty sure I know who scored it.
You asked a question at the game, didn't you?
You must have looked at it, and you can tell. Not. He's wrong. Jacob and Callum both got a point. It is De Bruyne.
And Rodri scored the
Wait.
other goal.
No, Haaland, sorry.
Wait,
Alan.
De Bruyne.
It's Haaland.
De Bruyne didn't score.
It was Rodri.
Rodri scored 1 goal and
Yeah,
then
Haaland.
Haaland scored 2.
I said good luck.
You need to click on when I say click on when I say the answer. So there's an answer slide. Right, next one. A game between Liverpool and Spurs caused massive controversy in this month as VAR gave an offside goal, but who scored it?
Oh, I know this.
The goal that was never
Yeah.
a goal. It was
Gave an offside.
It was offside.
Gave an offside, was wrong, led to a disallowed goal. Who scored
PGMOL,
it?
all that malarkey.
I don't actually know. I'm just guessing.
It's for Liverpool.
Jacob.
Oh, the way you said that, I mean, it's Jota
know
and
the game.
Diaz.
Jacob and Aaron both got a point. It is Luis Diaz.
The way it sounded, I thought, like, wait,
Who
Oh, it was
scored?
Liverpool that cried.
Who scored the disallowed goal?
and it led to a disallowed goal.
Who scored that goal? The disallowed goal?
Yeah, that's all good.
But it didn't lead to a disallowed goal because it was given. That's what I was meaning. Because I knew
What?
it was
It
Lewis.
wasn't,
wasn't given.
given. The whole point is that it wasn't given.
Aye, that's what I thought it meant. The way it was worded, I'm
Read
telling
the
you, the way it was worded is
Jesus.
wrong.
There's 4 men in the room, 3 understood it, 1 didn't.
I didn't understand. That was a lot of
There was-
loss.
Right, next one. Ange Postecoglou became the first ever manager to win the Premier League Manager of the Month in his first 3 months. Name 3 teams he's managed. They have to be clubs. 3 of his last 5 for a wee point. It's 2 absolute gimmies.
Right, so we'll go.
I don't.
I'm stuck between 2 for my last one.
Wait, so you're allowed to put
You,
the
you
club,
can only write 3.
but you can't. You can put down the club he's currently at.
Is that one of his last
Yep,
5 clubs?
Yep.
Cam's having a nuke.
I've lost my head. 'Cause I can't believe I'm not getting the Diaz one.
I've looked at Callum's. He did only have my first 2, so it's fine. I'm not cheated.
Right, click through to see.
Is one of them Yokohama something?
Yeah.
Yokohama F.
I think
Marinos.
he's all got a point though, do you?
I've
Central Coast Mariners there?
Yokohama.
Are they
He,
there?
ha- he,
Central
hasn't, he
Coast?
hasn't managed the Mariners.
No, I'm wrong.
No? Okay, Calum and Aaron
I
get a
was going to
point.
put.
Brisbane Roar, Melbourne Victory, Mariners, Celtic.
I don't think I was
Yeah.
putting. I knew it was Yokohama, and I don't think you'd have given me a point for that, would you? Just
Yeah.
Yokohama.
I wrote Yokohama.
Yokohama
that's
F.
Aye,
what
it's,
I
it's the
wrote.
team that. It's the team that.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
the
the
team
bit
that
after that.
Nakamura played for as well.
Right,
Correct.
next question. Everton became the 3rd team in the league's history to have points deducted. Which team were the last to be deducted points in the 09-10 season?
Last to be deducted points.
I think I know that.
Did somebody go bust at this point?
Am I
Oh, hang
right?
on, yeah.
That's who I've put.
Yeah.
I think it's them.
I think
Because
he's-
Richard
yeah.
went into administration.
Who have you wrote, Aaron?
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
Let's see if he's right.
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
He's all got a point. Well done.
I know a lot about the deductions.
Oh, you would. You would.
Right, we're on to December. How many?
Oh, we didn't see it. We didn't see it.
Oh.
That was close though.
That was very close.
Is it click the end button? Click
No,
space
no,
bar.
I didn't do
He
that.
clicked it twice.
He just clicked
I
it
clicked it twice,
but
but I didn't see
it's
it.
the first time I've let Callum click.
So,
And the last.
Do not let me click.
so we're,
again.
Right.
we're skipping December.
No.
How many of the newly promoted Premier League teams were outside the relegation zone at Christmas?
I know this.
You just saw the answer.
No, 'cause I looked up last
Obviously.
night. No.
How many of them were outside it?
So, how many were outside?
Because I'm pretty sure there was like a discussion on the standard they like the promoted teams coming up and
Yeah.
how big a gap it is.
I think so.
Click through and see. He's all got a point. It is 0.
That's us with minus 10 at the time, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they're all
They
wrong.
actually started well.
Aye, because there's the asterisk.
No, it was just that wee December. We didn't start well. We had a
Or
great
did you
run.
not?
No, we had
Right,
4
Jacob,
wins.
you
Right.
do, please.
January. Ivan Toney returned from a long-term suspension in
say what?
January. How old is he?
Oh, he's gonna be the one out.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know his exact.
How many
but
years do you think Cam's out for a laugh before you've even
Oh
seen it?
wow.
I know it's not what he's wrote anyway. It's one of the other two.
But do you know one thing I do know is that he is 6 foot.
You put 27.
One
I
of
was
yous have a-
28.
one of
And I
yous
think he
have a
was
point.
27.
It's Callum.
Yes!
Yeah,
I nearly wrote that as well.
Click through.
24. That's white.
I thought he was younger than he was. That's
Right,
just it.
next question. February. Oliver Glasner was appointed as the new Palace manager in this month. What nation is he from?
He's so quick to write.
Do you know?
I mean, I could be wrong. Like, there's.
I know, yeah. I looked it up last. Yeah, you know as well.
Let's see if he's right. Well done, you've all got a point again.
I was stuck between them and Germany.
I looked it up last week because he was at a basketball game. And I was like, wait, is he American?
Next question. March. Arsenal held Man City to a goalless draw in March. How many games have Man City not won in the Premier League in 2024? So just from January till May.
It's something.
Callum should know.
It's something stupid.
How many games have they not won?
Something daft. Like they are ruthless.
Let's see your answers.
I think it's three draws.
Click through.
Against Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man City, Arsenal.
I thought
That is
it was
indeed.
one.
It's 3 games.
I thought it was only one.
Come on.
Okay, now
You
we're
did
on
that.
to April. April saw Chelsea's Cole Palmer win Premier League Player of the Month and goal. What nickname was given to Palmer this season?
Is it just that?
He's all wrote the same thing. Let's see the answer.
Cole Palmer.
Cold.
Cold, so it's cold. And the
Not
final
cold
question.
Jesus.
Jacob.
Let's do this.
May Ortega gets subbed on to
Ah.
save Man City versus Spurs. How many times was that exact same sub made throughout the season? So Ederson off, Ortega on.
Imagine having a injury-prone goalie.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just
Just in the Prem.
complete guess.
They said this stat about 20 times the other night.
I was at the cinema.
I wasn't listening.
One of you has a point. Click through to find out who.
Please be 3. Oh!
Jacob Murray.
Well done, Jacob. Well played.
So,
Thank goodness.
after that round, Jacob, you're in the lead with 15. Callum, you've got 14. Aaron, you've got 6, and I've got 5. Jacob, let's see how hard your questions are going to be.
Round number 3, my turn in the Quizmaster's chair. And we will start, as always, with August.
I'll be the button clicker.
Which player came off the bench and scored twice versus Newcastle to give his 10-man team
Oh,
the
yeah.
victory?
Was this August?
A long time
That's
ago.
mad.
Oh, August.
Answers from everyone.
Two boys.
Complete guess.
Points for Heggie and Aaron.
Who was it?
Darwin Nunes.
Darwizzy.
So it was. Good finishes as well.
Darwin Nunes.
And Van Dijk. Was it Van Dijk that gets sent off, I think?
I genuinely cannot believe that's August.
Mental.
I felt that was like
I know it.
December.
Ages ago.
I was thinking, wait, hold on. I'm going to write Kevin De Bruyne here. Thinking of the game when he came back from injury.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
hold on, it's August.
No. September saw the first hat-trick scored on the Premier League this season. Which 2 players got them same day? It was in a 5-1 and 5-2
See, this,
victory.
I'm going to be nasty here. There was 3 in that day.
Was there?
Yeah, but I can only remember one.
I thought there
I
was
went
only 2.
complete guess.
Well, if you give me 2 of the 3.
I went complete guess. I don't know.
Complete guess.
I know that both have scored hat tricks this season.
Oh, no.
But I believe I believe that they have.
The point goes to nobody. It was Son
Oh.
and Haaland.
Ah.
I think Ferguson scored the same that day.
I think that was last year
I think it
when
was
they all
last
scored a
season as
hat trick
well.
on the last season. Heggie.
No, it was
I
definitely
was
this
gonna,
season.
Ferguson's got about 5 goals this season.
I was gonna say.
I don't know.
Yeah. Fair enough.
On to October.
October.
Who were Manchester City's first loss of the season against?
Oh.
They made it through to October with only 1 loss. Who was their first league? So it's in the Premier League, obviously.
League defeat.
Oh, they lost to. I know 3 teams they lost to. I just don't know the order of it.
Unfortunately, I do need the first one.
Because I'm pretty sure this was early in the season. Fairly early.
Oh,
in the
you're
season.
gonna write my team, and I'm gonna not, and you're gonna get the point.
Nobody gets the point. I was
Wolves.
surprised by this. It was Wolves.
Wolves and Newcastle were back to back. I just didn't know which order it was.
No Rodri, no party. Unfortunate. I've not been keeping scores, so I'm going to have to quickly put that
Wow.
down. I got too excited. Nunes, that was Heggie and Aaron.
That's the only points.
I've got 2 points.
What did you get?
Yeah,
What was
that
the
was
other
a-
one?
Oh, hang on. One.
You cheat.
I get
That's fine.
6. I get 6 and then 1 in the next round.
No,
You
no,
don't
the
keep
other one's
track
here.
of last
You don't
ones 'cause
write
it's
down
on
anything.
that
That's
board.
there.
He's writing it. You
You
don't
don't
write
write
anything down.
points.
On to November. Probably potentially mess of the season. It was who gets sent off for Spurs versus Chelsea.
I think.
How many players you meant to write there?
All the players that get sent off for Spurs versus Chelsea.
If in doubt.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not saying. Points to Heggie and to Callum. It was Romero and
Udogie.
He's done you there.
I've been done. Pure and simple.
Callum.
First point in your quiz, Jacob.
Timothy. Well done. Now, December. Which team won 5-0 twice in a row in December? Both at home.
Twice in a row at home.
Wow.
That's a toughie.
It wasn't Everton.
Oh, well, I was kind of... Funnily enough, Jacob, they weren't first in my thinking.
Also couldn't have been Leeds because it's a Premier League quiz.
Ah, well, we won't have to worry about that, will we?
Could it be them?
I'm going to say...
Maybe a surprising answer, I don't know.
I'm going to say them.
No idea.
I'm going to say them.
The answer was Fulham.
Oh, so it was.
Fulham.
I don't remember that at all.
Really? 2 5-0s in a row?
For
You've not
Fulham
got-
as
They were
well.
struggling at that point
Yeah.
as well.
You've not got good memories of Craven Cottage this year, do you, Cal? January now. Which team were bottom as we started 2024? Bottom of the league in
They
2024.
were poaching.
I'm assuming it's them.
Point each. Sheffield United
Come on.
were dead last. And I think they've remained there ever
Pretty
since.
much all season.
February now. Who won Manager of the Month with his team scoring 18 goals this month? So I want the manager, not the team. Points to Heggie and to Callum. Mikel
Is that
Arteta,
when they won like 5-0, 6-0?
Aye, it was
They were-
pumping.
who were on form. They were on form. On to March now. Villa had their biggest defeat of the season this month. Who was it against? We tongue twister there.
Not Arsenal.
No. I don't even know was that March?
They did the double over you, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who on earth was it?
I'm pretty sure... I remember the commentary
Biggest
for
defeat of
this
the
game.
season because they lost 5-1 to Newcastle at the start.
This year. Biggest defeat of the year.
So it's what?
This month though. Did Sir Alex Ferguson not say something about Villa after the Newcastle one, or am I making that up?
Oh, that Villa played better. Played the better football.
Oh, of course it was.
Something like that. It was Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh.
But who was it that McGinn get sent off, didn't he?
Full now,
He
wasn't it?
volleyed him.
He
volleyed him. Next up, my favourite question of the quiz.
No.
Everton beat Liverpool 2-0 at Goodison Park in what was an absolute classic.
So do we need two names?
Yes, but you know what? I'll be sound. I'll take one. But I
No,
want
that's the come on, give them both. I know both.
you know both.
Aye.
Yeah. I think I know
Well,
both.
Both of them
Everyone
are
thinks
now
they know both.
Changing it.
Oh, I see points. Everyone knows it 'cause everyone
Aye.
watched it.
Just
Everyone
show
enjoyed
show
it.
knowledge.
Calvert-Lewin, Branthwaite, what a team.
It's the only good thing Everton have done in about a decade.
They lost the league at Goodison Park. Finally, on to May. This is before the final game of the season. Which keeper has made the most saves in the Premier League this season? And he's ahead by at least 3.
At least.
I think it's by 3.
I've waited for this, man.
It is a team that concede so many shots. Manchester United's goalie, Andre
Onana.
That's it.
They concede
Nana.
so many shots.
Is that not the same last year as De Gea?
Ridiculous, isn't it? Man
Yeah.
U defence is a bit ropey. So, the scores on the doors. I'm having to do a bit of maths here. Callum, you are on 18. I am on 7.
15.
7 and 8. 15 still. Heggie, you are on 10. And Aaron, you are on 9. All to play for. Still a couple of rounds to go.
Round 4, my questions. We've had to make a wee change to the scores. Heggie has received an extra point.
Just for being good looking.
Well, that as well, but also you are a dafty. Evan Ferguson, did score a hat-trick. So,
On the same day.
on the same day, yeah. So, Heggie, you get an extra point.
Well done, well done.
Which
Okay.
is good news for me because he's 2 ahead of me now. Instead of...
It's a bad David Allen's chasing you down. What's happened?
There is 2 points in it now, so that's fun. That's fun. Anyway, boys, our first question of my quiz, the August question: how many points did the 3 promoted teams receive between them in August?
So Luton,
Burnley and Sheffield United.
and Burnley.
I'm going to go for this.
Wow.
What's he put?
16.
What?
16. They'd have been top of the table.
Well, lucky if they had that combined. At
So I'm going
Christmas.
to tell you, two of them played only 2 games, and I think it was Luton
Oh, for
played.
God's sake.
So Jacob gets a point. It was 0.
Right.
Oh, there's no answer slide.
No answer slide.
That's fine.
Jacob gets a point. 16.
I thought it was.
That's like
I thought
Nebs.
I thought the season was started earlier than that. That's not bad.
That's outrageous.
Started in August.
Aye, but I thought it started at the start of August.
16.
Right, next question.
Next question. How many different goal scorers were there in that famous Sheffield United versus Newcastle United game? Might have had a wee spoiler earlier. And shock, the boys all get a point. It was 8
You-
different goal scorers.
You ruined Callum's question, Jacob.
I mean, helps you. You got,
Yeah.
you
I
got
don't know.
And on to
Come
October. Who
Who?
won the Premier League Player of the Month in October?
I'm guessing it's not Harry
I'm
Maguire.
gonna guess it's not Harry Maguire.
Shock, it's not Harry Maguire.
October.
I'm gonna guess this man. I know he won it early in the season.
Went a lot there, Jacob. One person gets a point. It's Heggie. It was Mo Salah. I think
Salah.
Madison won the first 2.
I just tried to work back in FIFA who had an early player of the month.
Oh, see, the FIFA man gets a point. Shock.
On to November.
You think I've ever had the fodder to be able to do one? I got Timu Puki one year.
That was it.
Sheffield United scored in a 100th minute winner to win their first game of the season against who? And this was in November, by the way. How crazy is that?
This cost me. I had money on the other team. Are you sure it was the winner? Is it McBurney penalty? Is it that game?
It went
No.
2-1.
Oh, hang on.
They won 2-1 in the 100th minute.
Oh.
I thought it was Norwood that might have scored that actually.
It was Norwood.
So I'm thinking of a different game. Then McBurney scored like a really late penalty that cost me.
You don't want to stall in here.
Come on,
eh?
Jacob. Give
I
us
know
an
a
answer,
lot about
please.
the game, but I don't know who it was against.
I'm just going another red and white team.
Remember, I think it was a lot of controversy, and this was when Wolves were getting
Oh, so it
Oh,
was.
so Wesley were getting
a lot of things against them, yeah. So it was Wolves, no points for that one.
Honestly, Wolves should have their entire nights out paid for the next 5 years off the PGMOL. Like, giant.
Sorry, I don't know Sheffield United versus Brentford from November, Callum.
Wolves.
I really don't.
It was our first win of the season, come on. Right, on to December. Arsenal were top at Christmas. What other 3 teams made out the top 4? So Arsenal and which other 3 teams?
Where Everton there?
I've gone for a guess. Like, I mean, it's not an actual order, by the way. So it's just...
That's fine. It doesn't need to be in order. No points. Man City weren't in the top 4. They were 5th because they'd played less games.
Wow.
So it was Villa, Liverpool and Spurs.
Winning the league from 5th at Christmas.
That must be the first time ever.
Yeah. That's
Crazy.
balling then from the team that's top.
Well,
Would you not say
the
so?
top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were 1st at Christmas and then by New Year's Day we were 4th. So,
Where Arsenal usually belong. Like,
yeah. Alright, okay.
Negative a point.
Nah,
I might have to take a point off for that.
nah, please don't.
Right, next up, January. Now, this one is a bit of controversy because we heard earlier that Dragusin was the most expensive, but in fact he wasn't. But for 30.5 million, who was the Premier League's most expensive incoming transfer in January?
These questions are hard, man.
Has this player actually played? Because Dragusin hasn't. Really.
Yes.
This player's actually kicked
Played a
ball.
lot of football. Yeah.
For who?
Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you who it is? What
No,
team he played
no,
for?
no, no.
I think I will because Heggie's already moaned. And I can't have any moaning over here. It was for Crystal Palace.
Palace spent 30 million.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, what's his name? Oh,
You moan again, Heggie, after getting that gift.
what's his name?
I'll be moaning again, don't worry.
Hang on. Yeah.
Is it him?
Jacob saw my board, so did Anne.
Did you both cheat?
Aye.
No.
No, I didn't cheat.
It's wrong anyway.
He's 30 mil. Surely this guy's not 30 mil.
You all get a point. It's Wharton.
Adam
There we
Watt.
go.
I mean, he's really good, so maybe it's worth it.
I'll give you a bonus point if you know where from.
Blackburn Rovers.
Right.
There, do you see that?
But I'm not the question master.
I'm not giving you anything, mate. Because right now you're neck and neck with me 18 points. Not a chance. Next up, February. Who scored the winner in Man United's 4-3 late win against Wolves? I'm sorry, Wolves, you're getting pumped in this video.
So, I'm going with gut instinct on this one. I don't.
I've went Cobby.
I went Cobby.
And you both got a point. Aaron, you don't. It wasn't Harry
I thought
Maguire.
it was Maguire. But
It was that wee curler from the edge.
Yeah,
that was
aye.
it's what started the.
Kobe Mania hype train.
Yeah.
We're now on to March. Mooney's became a top FPL pick in March. But who has been the best scoring attacker over the whole season on FPL?
So I'm taking this means just forwards, no midfield.
Just forwards, sorry, yeah, just
forwards.
attackers.
I think it's this man.
I think it's this man.
All got a point. It's Ollie Watkins.
Oliver Watkins.
So many assists.
And now on to April. Not many managers have been sacked or left this season. How many have left their club across the season?
I was convinced someone would bring who was the first and I'd memorised it. But I don't know how many.
There wasn't many because there's a lot more sackings than there's like folk just leaving. I know.
No, it's
Guaranteed.
It's either they've been
it's
sacked
all
or
combined.
departed. It's
Oh,
all
they've been
combined.
sacked. Well, I'll put my answer down now. So
Left their club this season. Jacob, you wrote anything yet?
Of course not.
I've not yet. I was going to start working it out and I got to 1, so I'll just write 4.
He's worked out again. He's lucked out. It's 4.
Who was it? Heckingbottom?
Heckingbottom,
Lopetegui.
Hodgson.
Moyes.
Not Moyes.
Sacked her.
He's not left.
Still
He's not
there.
left. He had to have
Oh,
left the
that's
club.
what-
He's not
that's what
gone
I was
yet.
counting, sorry.
Who's the other one?
Lopetegui. Heckingbottom.
Roy.
Forrest. Hodgson and Cooper.
Cooper.
That's
yeah.
the 4.
I was at Hodgson in my head and you just rushed me. Well done.
You still
Well,
got it right.
Yeah, I know.
Last question.
Let's make, yeah.
The very last
What are we
question.
doing for this one? Because I'll tell you the scores.
No, we'll just go. It's
do it.
Go for it. We can make it fun here.
Nah.
We're on to May. The woodwork has been hit well over 300 times this season. Which player's hit the most times with 4 more than anyone else?
9.
I'm gonna guess.
I think this.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
guess
this
it's
guy had
Marco
done it
Bobby.
about 14.
I'm just guessing this guy, but I don't know.
You do know again, Jacob. You're going to stop pretending
Does
you
it
don't
every
know.
time?
Every time.
Oh,
It's
it's
Darwin
fine.
Núñez 9 times.
Gotta love that
9.
one.
Suarez had a year where he had like double figures as well.
4 more than anyone else. So there you go. You all got a point again.
Imagine they all went in.
I
He'd
know.
have
I know.
some season.
He'd be in Golden Boot at this point.
No, he's still not.
What's the scores on the
The
doors?
scores on the doors, starting in last place,
I wonder who this is.
is Aaron Ray with unlucky 13.
Well, that is unlucky.
That's 40-ish%.
Alright, I thought you were
Still a pass in uni
Right,
terms.
so it's out of 30.
Is it?
Still a pass in uni terms.
It's in third place with 17 points. It's Mr. Thomas Eggy.
I thought you'd get the 18.
I knew I wouldn't.
You did well.
Saying
You
9
6.
instead of 8 for Newcastle United.
But I just knew I wasn't getting it. Just felt it.
Just didn't believe in himself.
Can't believe him.
In second place, shock. It's me with 18 points, and Jacob way out in front because he brought really difficult questions with 22 points. Well done.
Well done.
Boo!
Well done.
No,
See,
well
next
done.
year, you need to bring easier questions, so it's fairer.
I
Yeah.
did not bring question. You got 6 in
I
mine.
get 4.
We all,
didn't. You
yeah,
got
we did.
6.
No, you got
I'm
4.
gonna let them argue.
We all got 4 in yours.
The average
Whereas
of
you'll-
mine was 8.
So you'd have needed 9 in mine then.
You get
To
8
draw
and
the
9.
line. But you did, if you got 9 in mine, we're drawn.
Exactly, so that would have been closer.
Yeah, but
If we get the same in each other, so it would have been
Well,
so
no, no,
close.
so-
Quizmaster, can we?
Well, let's wrap this up.
I'd still beat you.
You wouldn't beat Callum though. Callum would have driven you.
If anyone wants to still.
Yeah, that one. What he said. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Jacob is our winner. I think he won it last year as well. Again, bringing 2 different questions. Thanks for that. Make sure you're liking.
It's become a Farmers League.
I'm PSG.
Make sure you're liking, following, commenting what your score was, and of course, comment anything else you'd like us to do.
Aaron's ready to point.
I know Callum's waffling on.
And as always, take it easy.